Okay, yo, yo, yo. All right, let's get started, man. Yo, so pretty much today's day one of the 21 day vibe coding challenge. Bro, I already know everybody gonna be like, yo, this dude's vibe coding. Get this kid the fuck out of here. No, but seriously, um, man, vibe coding is a new buzzword. I had to get on the bandwagon real quick, see what it's all about, see if it's actually worth the damn. I'm gonna do it, so you guys don't have to do it, right? So look at this is like me saving you a lot of time. So I'm honestly doing you a favor. So buckle in. This is day one, and I'm just gonna show what I'm working on. And we can go from there, bro. So basically, the SaaS idea is what I'm calling right now, just right now, first iteration. We're calling it Hoop Link. So I started this maybe about 4 days ago now. Today is Friday, and I started this like I guess it's like 5 days ago. I started this like Sunday, Saturday. So in that amount of time, I managed to just throw up this landing page. Um, this landing page is so basically this app is just like a link for basketball teams to basically I mean let me kind of show this real quick. I have an account already, so I have so many emails. Okay. So essentially, what the SaaS is like this application where you help like we're helping basketball teams basically um, garner more fan engagement, garner sponsorships, and then also get recruits, like get team members, players. Because basically the way that these guys make money is by charging people either admissions, like something like ticketing, or they get paid by sponsorships or team registrations, right? Like you becoming a player as a part of their team, make them money. So basically, we're just trying to help them make more money and simplify their marketing and some of their and just having like a public presence, because also we give them a mobile friendly web page for them to share information about their team, which in this case is like things like their record, their name, interesting taglines, any leagues that they're a part of. They can also you know upload their schedule, and by uploading their schedule, that's displayed here, and like you can also link people to where to buy tickets or where to watch your games, right? So also this will include like a block, if you will. So this is almost like Linktree, is what I would like kind of basically call it, sum it up as. This is like Linktree for basketball teams. Pretty simple. I mean, I'm not trying to go too crazy unorthodox here. Like I've done the thing of like just going so crazy with an idea, like yo, Mark Zuckerberg got to make the new Facebook thing, and like that just takes so much time, and like vibe coding is just so chill, bro. So we're gonna do something chill, and we're gonna make this thing, and we're gonna see if we can make this thing make money within 21 days. And like it wouldn't be a challenge if we didn't try to like bust that out the park. So we're gonna actually try to do it in like fucking you know, half that time, right? So we're gonna try to do it in like 10 days. Make $1 off of this, right? So we got to get a team. We got to get a basketball team, a real basketball team, to pay us money to basically, create a link and host their page. So that's what we're gonna be doing, guys. Should be fun. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, how we're gonna be doing this is we're gonna be using Cursor AI. So I do have a engineering background. Been doing software development programming since I was like a wee lad, around like 15. Right now I am 24, so like 9 years or so, man, been grinding it out. I've held jobs at corporate jobs at software companies, and I've engaged with like multiple clients before. But this time is different. This time we're vibe coding it with AI, and we're gonna let AI do like the majority of the work. We're just gonna do some code review. We're gonna do some prompting, and we're gonna get this thing out. And then we're gonna do some marketing. We're gonna do some SEO shit, and we're gonna just like we're probably not gonna do SEO shit real, but we're gonna do some SEO shit just to we're gonna do the marketing, man. You know, we're gonna be doing some reach outs to customers. We're gonna be trying to get customers very soon. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. Let me just like put the plan up here, and we'll talk about it. Um, Let me see. Let me put the plan up here. Talk about the plan. So plan. So 21 day plan. Let's go. We're gonna go phase one, bro. Phase one. So this app is like we still need a lot of features in it, man. So teams obviously want them to see their analytics, like how many people are viewing their page, what links they're clicking, like basically the interaction they're getting. We want them to be able to style it, change the colors in line with like their team colors, or we want them to, be able to change the font, um, things of that nature. We'll just stick with like a very simple version of that as well. And then we just want, you know, um, a couple other things. So we'll talk about the app here in a second, but we're just gonna talk about like the phased approach to this whole thing. So like day 1 through 3, right? Day 1 through 3, we're gonna build the app. Yeah, we're trying to get the app build first version of product and launch. So basically, this means we're gonna build the first version. Like this, technically, it's already launched. Like Hoop L dot Inc. Hoop link is the URL and like it's live. So it's technically launched, but launch in the sense that like, hey, we want somebody actually testing this out. Like a team can use it and it's functional and accomplish like basically the idea like they can deploy it and have a web page for their team. So that's like what we want to do within the first 3 days. So that would be basically by Sunday, right? Today's Friday is day 1, Saturday's day 2, Sunday's day 3. So by Sunday, okay. Um, day. So then we want to spend like the next because keep in mind we're trying to do this in like half the time. So like by day 10 we have to have made money, right? So we want to build the first version, right? So day 3 through 5, right? Or let's call it day like 3 through 7. Um, allow free use. Get early feedback. So we're gonna allow free use for day 3 through 7. So we want to get free users. Okay, so let me get first adopters, get like early adopters, get early adopters, first free users. And then we want to get the initial feedback, right? Okay. 1 second, let me just make sure like I got the chat open over here. And I didn't even have the chat open. What am I doing? I mean, not that anybody's in the chat potentially, but you never know. Um, oh, yeah, I think it's working. Yeah, I think this stuff is working, man. We're good. We're good. So yeah. Let me continue, guys. My bad. So basically, yeah, phase 1 of the plan. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be fairly straightforward. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay. Phase 1 of the plan is gonna be pretty straightforward, right? We're just building the first version of the product and launching. Day 3 through 7, we're getting early adopters and our first free users. Then we want some initial feedback, right? Like, you know, and we're gonna and get initial feedback and incorporate, right? Then want to spend day 7 through 11, bro, getting first paid user. But I mean, we only need to make $1, so like we just need the first one paying user, bro. We need like one team on the planet Earth to pay for this shit. Like, I mean, yeah, one team on the planet Earth. Like, and the question is, do we want to get them on a subscription? Do we want them to play like a lifetime? Like, hey, here's lifetime access. Probably the subscription, right? Because we want that recurring revenue, and we need money consistently, right? So I mean, that won't be that bad. Let's think here. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the game, bro. Oh, so I guess like considering this goes past 11 days, like considering we haven't crushed a challenge in 11 days, I mean, I guess we'll spend Like, but this is fast. So like 11 days from now is like April 22nd. So before the end of the month, we're saying we're gonna have our first dollar. That is exciting, right? And this is off of, I mean, let's hope that's the case, man. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. If by day 11, I mean, obviously we're still chugging, bro. Day 11, um, I mean, I don't think we have to be too anal about this, right? I think we just say like day 11 through like 21, getting first paid users, plus incorporating, plus incorporating feedback and requested features. Like, bro, this I mean, this is gonna be a pretty simple approach. Like, cause we don't need to overthink it and like over plan and like overanalyze. Like, dog, either they're fucking with it or they're not fucking with it. Like, I mean, pretty much. So day 1 through 3, we're gonna be building the first version of the product and launching. So basically, by Monday, we want this thing out. People should be able to post a page, right? Teams. Um, so Monday to the next Monday, we want to get early adopters, our first free users, get initial feedback and incorporate it, right? Um, okay. And then day 11 and onward, we're going to be trying to get our first paid users, plus incorporating feedback and any requested features. Okay. This is simple enough, man. We're not even trying to set like a huge goal here because sometimes when that happens, guys, like I feel like a lot of the times us as like humans, we like almost like if the tangible result that we were looking for doesn't actually is like doesn't actually happen, like that's not the outcome that actually happens. Like let's say like we're saying, hey, bro, I want to lose 5 pounds in 30 days. If you step on that scale in 30 days and your ass ain't lost 5 pounds, bro, you're like, ah shit, like I failed, or like, oh shit, man. Like let's say you lost 2 pounds like so far or something. Like now you're looking at the goal is like, oh man, so now I suck and like, let me go binge eat or some shit. Like, no, bro, like you like the goal should just be to do the thing long enough to see a result, right? So like obviously if you like there's no debate if you worked out for a year that like, hey, after a year you would have lost 5 pounds guaranteed, right? Like if you work out consistently for a year, you've at least lost 5 pounds, right? Like if you're making sure you're like unless you're just bullshit, right? So by that metric, it's like, okay, let me do the things necessary to lose weight for a year. Let me go to the gym 3 times a week. Like that's something I can control. That's like a tangible thing that I can like measure myself against. Like, yo, are you doing the thing daily? Um, Obviously you want to set targets along the way. Like that would be the idea of setting a target such as losing 5 pounds. But nonetheless, like the goal should just be to do the action repeatedly over a consistent time frame. So that's what we're aiming to do. We're not trying to set too lofty goals, man. We're just trying to keep it very simple. And so let's get started, man, without further ado. So the tech stack we're using, right? For those that are curious, tech stack we're gonna be using. Um, should we make it in the same? So let's just call this like we can connect this, bro. I was like, so without tech stack, we're gonna be using Next.js. Obviously, Node.js. My favorite Firebase. Use let's say TypeScript plus Firebase. We're gonna use Tailwind. With Firebase, we're gonna use like the auth, Firebase auth, and then we're gonna use Firestore. We're also gonna use Firebase like storage, right? Um, and then we're gonna use headless UI, and naturally we'll use Cursor, AI tools. We're gonna just be using like Cursor and ChatGPT. Okay. This is pretty much it, man. This is our vibe code setup, bro. Like usually we go with like an advanced architecture and like it's gotta be super complicated. But right now we're just going very simple, bro. So without further ado, let's dive into this code base. I'm gonna get it running, right? In Cursor. So let's pretend. So hoop link. I think it's here. Is it? Yeah. So how did I start this? Just for you like guys as reference, like basically, I've just been using chat for everything, man. Like I use chat and Cursor for like pretty much everything, and like I, got inspiration for the design and stuff from my man, um, what's it called, Mark Liu. He has this a website similar where you can like post stuff about your startup, like showcase and grow your startups, right? So um, basically that's kind of where we got the concept of like the landing page and stuff. And like obviously we're gonna build ours out as well, but the essential like the concept and things of that nature, like this is based off of like obviously his concept is from like other concepts, which those concepts probably derive from similar other concepts. So they're pretty much just like using it as like a starter point was helpful in getting this like getting AI on the right track with me. I could show some of the prompts if like people are interested, but like uh, sometimes that's some of the boring stuff. So we kind of fast. We're starting from like a more um you know there's a maybe a little further spot. But yeah, I'll try to use anything launch. So basically, I don't remember what I was working on last. I guess so. Obviously, one of the main things you want to make sure too when you're doing this vibe code and shit is that like, hey, you at least got some kind of like project management type of thing, or you're just like, oh, I want to implement this and then this and then this. So pretty much we've attempted to do that. We're using a software called Trello, which is of the Atlassian family of softwares. So if you guys aren't familiar with Atlassian, it's just like this big software company that has like all these like project management softwares like Confluence, Jira, and Trello here, which we're using to basically define our user stories, our tickets, and like we're working them in this manner to make sure like we're staying on task and we're doing things in bite-sized chunks. So these are the tickets like that kind of need to be done. So basically from here to here is like MVP for sure. And then like the style thing, obviously we want the styling in the app, but like this is like we just need to get to this publish piece, this publish ticket. So right now today we're looking to knock out bam, like we got 3 of the 4 tasks completed. We just need to display them over preview. And then we can obviously come to the block editor here, the roster management, and then these other tickets like the stats tab. This one's gonna be a fun one. Um, I've never really implemented anything like this before, so that'll be interesting to see how we approach that. Yeah, so let me get the app running. And like, so obviously we're going to be working on displaying the mobile preview of the public profile, which is why I have this branch made called mobile preview. Obviously we have a Git repository going here just so we can make sure like when AI fucks up and like deletes, deleting code and shit that we can actually, not lose all of our fucking code. So pretty much here and so this is a Next.js project, right? I told you guys I'm using Next.js. So npm run dev is actually gonna run our project here. Obviously, when running that, it runs Next dev, and we're using TurboPack, which is like their bundling system. Pretty much bundles the app, makes the app go worky. So Next dev. So this is gonna basically run the server on my local host. While that's also running, I want to make sure I run the Firebase emulators, right? So this is going to emulate Firebase locally so I can like test my database um, calls. I can test, the uploading of images. I can test authentication locally without having to like, spend Firebase credits and shit, right? Firebase limits your usage at a certain amount. So definitely don't want to spend on them credits in one place. So you want to be testing locally so that it's free. Okay? Okay. So we're going to use Firebase. Make sure you set up the emulator. It's almost imperative, or else you're just going to be like wasting database calls. Um, so waiting for that to run. This probably is running now. So basically, yeah, we go to localhost here. Going to be where our app runs locally, so we can test it before deploying it live for everyone to see. Right. So we're obviously using Vercel, or I don't know how obvious that is, but we are using Vercel for deployment. I probably should have included that in our tech stack. Vercel. God, so Hoop link. This is the project here, right? Yeah, we got that firewall active, mother suckers. Yo, requests are being challenged, bruh. Dang, these people trying to DDoS. We got a lot of traffic, but this don't show me my visitors though, cause like you gotta enable this shit. I don't want to enable that, cause like that shit costs a little bit. See, like this is free. This is free. See, if I enable this shit, niggas gonna charge me, included in your plan. So I can do it in my plan. Okay, let's see. So we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Oh, but we gotta follow these steps. See, that's how they get you, bro. I'm not trying to like, no. We'll chill on that. We'll chill on that. But yeah, this is where it's deployed. Um, long story short, uh, see, uh, yeah. So this is the local host, right? Version. Um, so yeah, pretty much when I'm logging in via the local host version. So if I wanted to create an account here, I could say, hey, test account one. Right? So I want to create an account. I'm gonna claim my hoop link. I could put, hey, test account one. This isn't actually gonna send an email. What it's gonna do is it's gonna open this here in my browser to give me a link to then redirect me back. So I clicked it twice. Looks like there's one issue. Don't know what that is. So yeah. So basically, right now, what we're trying to do is like make sure the mobile preview is in sync. So like if I update my name here, which obviously is not Hoop Squad. Oh, I mean it does update in real time. So I think we did fix that. This is a test name, right? Record 10, 10 and 2. Okay, we did fix that. So my tagline is the champs, 2020 champs. Or something. Okay. Then the league affiliation, the best league, West League, the best league. Okay, so let's exit that. Cool. So up here in the bio it works. So I mean, let's try to even like add a picture, right? So to make it what happens? Oh, okay. So cursor logo doesn't update here though. That's a little problem. So it does update over here when we do it. Um. Okay, let's see. So if I wanted to like look at this on mobile too, right? Like this is how it would look. Like come here and see. Oh, okay. So on mobile, it'll look like this, and then if I click preview, okay. So this is how it works. So then this should leave. Boom. Okay. So basically, if I wanted to add a block though, like such as like a team schedule, say added a team schedule. So basically, this should like this is what should pop up. This is like a scrollable view on mobile. Um, basically, just want our schedule to show up there. So this is how I would add a game. If I came here to view schedule, obviously no game schedule. Your team schedule is empty. Add your first game to get started. So add the game. Um, test opponent. We're gonna upload our opponent's logo. So our opponent's logo, let's just make it like this lady. Uh, say we got a game next Monday at 8 p.m. Y'all better be there. Y'all better be at this game. Test opponent. Um, and it's gonna be at the YMCA. So be there. We're away. Hey, buy these tickets. These tickets. It takes paste link. AWS. There you go. Right? Add the schedule. So here's test opponent. So I click done. Now it's popping up there, right? So basically, we want this to just reflect over here properly and stuff. When we do add a team, for example, obviously, if we were to refresh this information, like it should remain as well. Let's just make sure that's working well. Okay, so boom. So then if we were to come here and like, I wish we had a duplicate because like I hate having to type these again and again, but let's delete. Once we delete, it's not disappeared. So deleting, do I have to click done to delete? Oh, I think I have to click done to register to delete. That's an interesting functionality. It's a feature right now, not a bug until like, it's a bug. But because everything is a feature, obviously, when you are just making features. So, okay. We just need to make basically we want our blocks, our existing blocks here to reflect over here, like correctly. And like if the blocks aren't there, like since we haven't added a link that says team stats or full season schedule, then it should not reflect over here basically. So that's the challenge we're trying to solve right now, right? So now that we've gotten all the exposition out of the way, we should be ready to dive in. Okay. Circus. Afro. Okay. Off config. So okay. So we're vibe coding, right? So let's get AI open over here. So this is the AI chat. We're gonna be telling AI chat, hey buddy, help us out, man. We need a little help. So basically I know where we need to be at. So this dashboard preview is actually the component that we're working in. For this. For me, it's not even this bright. Like, I can't really see this on this monitor. Might need to make some adjustments. One sec. That's better. Let's see. Hold on. So, come in here. Got the dashboard preview. This is where basically this is showing correctly. Like all this stuff up here. This team header, right? So the content was not showing correctly. So we want to take this component by component. So okay. So let's go blocks. So we're gonna make a folder called blocks, and this blocks folder is gonna take like so we're gonna start. We're gonna do a team schedule block dot tsx, right? So in this file, we basically want to return function team schedule block return, right? Okay. Don't know which export default, but I like named exports better. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like we could use it. This one. Are we mixing name imports? I don't know. So basically, we want to make a team schedule block. So we're just gonna piecemeal it together. So we wanted to like basically be able to take in. And so when we first generated this, we actually used our good friend Lovable. Oh, wrong one. Uh, Why is it doing that one? Is the question. There we go. This should be good enough. We can always like do like that. Okay, team schedule block. Oh wait, I don't know if that. No, it's fine. Um. So yeah, we generated a prompt with Lovable, like a very simple prompt. I don't even remember the prompt. Let's see, a Linktree like dashboard for basketball team, and so that helped us get like an idea of this layout preview. Like this is literally all it generated for us, and yeah, I didn't hate it. So pretty much, we want this thing. So uh, so we're gonna tell. We say, hey, let's make a team schedule block. So we can give it the context of like team schedule block two, right? So let's go back to the dashboard real quick. Yeah, because like basically like this thing. Yeah, this thing is the so we can add this to chat. So we need to create a new block of team schedule. New component representing a team schedule block. Team schedule block. Okay, let's see what this comes up with, right? That was a long prompt. Long-winded. We said, hey, Claude, is that who we asked? Oh shit, I don't even know which model we asked. Oh, this shit says auto. Wait, hold on. Stop. Let's add 3 points on it. No, 3.7 on it, please. I heard Google Gemini Pro 2.5 is awesome too. I've tried it. Um, Not gonna try it right now. I've been getting, consistent results out of 3.7 Sonnet, so we're gonna go with that. Be right back. 3.7 Sonnet, bro. All right, we're gonna see how this looks, right? And we should make sure we like the component for us before we ask it to like do the extra stuff, right? Oh no. So basically now this change to say like no upcoming games on the right is what should happen. See? No upcoming game schedule. That's what it says. Okay, so now let's see if we add a team. Add a game, right? Um the Bulldogs. We facing the bad Bulldogs, guys. We might lose. But we still need our fans to show out because otherwise we won't make any money. Okay? Let's go with the Hoop Link logo. So game time. Oh wait, so we play the dogs. We play the dogs next Friday, bro. We need a big turnout. 5 p.m. Be there or be square. Suckers. Damn, where's the zero, bro? There we go. This is LA Fitness, bro. This the LA Fitness runs, bro. Buy tickets now. That's scheduled, right? Oh fuck. I didn't click done, bruh. This is why that's gonna be annoying. Jesus Christ. The Bulldogs. Oh, that's Friday. This is why, yeah, that might be like, can we classify that as a bug yet? That just pissed me off. I would like log out of this app and never log back in after that. Okay? Buy tickets, bro. That is good. Yeah. Okay. Nothing happened here. But I think it's because we didn't refresh. We need to refresh, right? That's what's gonna happen. Oh, but this is god awful. This is pretty awful output from AI. I'm disappointed in your skills. I'm gonna delete this. Maybe if I delete the game. At no point does the game remove. Problematic. Um. Okay, and then also this thing should be more swipeable and not scrollable. Water. Yeah, we gotta add time zones and stuff too. Oh, I should add more than one game. Can I get a duplicate button? Or yeah. Uh, uh, buddy, this didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Um, we're gonna have to instead. Using this in production, bro. 187,000 per week. Damn, Swiper. This one looks pretty good. Might try it. All right. Do you got people coming to mow the lawn?
About where?
To mow the lawn.
Yeah, they just mow it automatically every
They already got your payment stuff.
no, I have to send it to him. He normally will tell me they mowed it today.
Yeah, they just pulled up. Seem like.
Okay, I'll tell it to him.
Okay.
All right, bye bye.
So Swiper. Okay, so we're gonna use that. We're gonna tell it to use the Swiper npm library. probably goes against my styling system, but like, I wonder how it worked before, honestly, because that was my bad, bro. AI might have did that shit right first time. Damn, I wonder if that actually worked before or not. Yeah, why would we? It's optional? Yeah, we need to like do a max number of views. I would do a max number of like dots, maybe. Around dashboard, close all. Um, go back to here. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to see if it like still did it right, bro. Like I just want to make sure. I just want to see, man. Like did it do it right? What it might have actually did it right. I might have just didn't give it like the benefit of the doubt there. Like I think I just doubted the output because it was unjustified. I'm sorry, AI. Oh shit. Oh no. Close. Okay, let's open this back up. We're gonna say um restore checkpoint here. Okay, so let's restore checkpoint. We're gonna say wait, what? Wait, hold on. Because now this user ID is undefined. Let's see. Um, Augur. So we just reverted back a couple paces. See the issue. There's a linter error with the type process. We need to make the horizontal swipeable. Let me fix both issues. This does not look like lovable looks. Should be versus the ballers. Is it there? Yeah, it is. It's like the font chosen is terrible. Crucified. Magic. Crucified. This thing ain't done. I told him once, man. You young ones, my son, I had to get it done. That's just something I ain't had to. That's just something I just had to do. I just had to do. It's magical. It's something I just had to do. Magical. This shit's radical. Okay, so this shit did not work. Magic. Poof, goodbye. Let's go swipeable carousel with tailwind. Um, See if there's any like existing solutions. Yeah, it's always. Ugh. Wait, this isn't a. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe we should use Swiper, bro. We can go back to Swiper, bro. I was on a Swiper, no Swiper train, but personally, man, I'm sorry, guys. These guys picked the perfect day to mow the lawn. One sec. Team schedule blocks, go to that. This is the code that it wants to add here. Is the format that. It just obviously doesn't like the selector. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that it's like we're trying to we're trying to tailwind with it. Does it hate that? I mean, no, that's no problem. BG Amber 400. Let me see. Will it add? Okay, so man, of course we you see our games didn't delete even though we deleted the block, so that would make me mad and I would have to log out. But it didn't happen. So okay, so now that we got the swipeable component at least working, I'd say we're at a committable point. Um, yeah. I mean, we do want to like this white text we hate here. I feel like in Lovable. Had it like looking like more dark. I use a darker text. Don't know why it's so light. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it's so tight. Hi, hi. I don't know why it's tight. Text. Right. Is that it? Wait, it's blue? No, it should be blue. It should be like what level whatever it is again. Like a dark gray. What's our darker gray called? Don't we have a okay, so let's go ahead and commit that, right? So we're gonna commit these changes real quick. This is our app. We're gonna commit the changes. We're gonna say gonna like format it. Come on. Just because we're at a point where like it works, and we're gonna make some changes here. Yeah. Boom. So that's committed. Y'all might get to see. Yeah, this thing's probably blocked by my big head. This chat down here. So this is good. So we committed that, but we're not satisfied yet. We want more from the AI. We want to tell it to what do we need? Oh, we want this image. We need the team schedule block to be sure to include the logo, include an area for displaying the opponent's logo, the opponent's logo. And to the right of the logo, what's up, Shafay? How you doing, bro? Or ma'am? I don't know. Shafay, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether or not it's a male's name or a female's name. But how are you? We need the team schedule block to be sure to include the area for displaying. On to the right of the logo, display. Uh, I want to display the opponent and location. Okay, so you're a bro. What's up, bro? So we're gonna have it update this. So yeah, man, just working, bro. Running this challenge, trying to make just $1 in 21 days, man. I mean, it should be easy, right? Trying to set the bar pretty low. Um, yeah. So like I said, we are building something. We're building this site here. You can go to it. It's this is the URL, hoop link. Um, yeah, so basically just a software for basketball teams to garner more engagement from their fans, their sponsors, and their potential players like the recruits. And so all that like it's like a link tree styled application. It's a link tree for basketball teams, basically. Um, so it displays more relevant information that a basketball team would need to, you know, generate more publicity for their team. Gives them a mobile friendly web page that they otherwise would have to build themselves or, pay someone to build. Let's see. So yeah. Okay, so now it's got the logo there. Sure, yeah, explain it. Definitely always down here a project. Definitely explain it. Uh, I want to make sure this is updating, right? So if I update it, click done. See, but I have to refresh to see the change. Is the problem? Yeah, I've done freelancing. Done a lot of freelancing, actually. Yeah, very familiar. I've used Freelancer. Well, so for like my own gigs, I've used like usually like word of mouth or actually haven't had much success through like any of the Upwork or like Fiverr at all. I usually use like word of mouth or like I get my own clients like, by doing like client outreach. But I've used some of those platforms before. I've tried at least like freelancer.com, Fiverr, and Upwork. I've tried. Mm. This is cool as dogs. So that might be fine. Yeah, so I'm just reviewing this code and everything looks pretty good on that. So I can't complain. So except all. Let's go ahead and push this up. So, Shafe, like when you do the dashboard, like, so what is so you're making using your finance background to make a dashboard. So now that I have the dashboard and I have the data extracted, like where's the, yeah, like what am I buying, like as the consumer? So like, why do I want this data, right? So if I'm so I'm assuming like me as a freelancer, I would want this data for some reason. Can you explain to me that reason I would want that data? And so you're saying, in what challenge would we be building that as a part of? Like, what's the challenge? Is it a specific challenge that you already know? Is it the challenge that I'm doing? Like, which challenge are you talking about? And also, yeah, help me understand like what the consumer is hoping for out of this. Like, what am I getting as a customer of this application? Do I get this? I get this data. I see. But so this is only confined to like this section of the page, which is very interesting. So we gotta fix that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a very interesting idea. As a consumer, the dashboard is all the data tell you about all your income, expense, property you have made. So if I'm working across different like platforms, it'll help me consolidate that into one place. I get that data analyzed, and I can understand, my profit margin, or like yeah, I can understand like my hourly rate, for example, maybe even things like the annual salary, like the ARR or like the MRR. So I get some of that understood, and then like if I'm paying for, I see. Okay, that's the challenge you're talking about. Yeah, so that could be that could definitely be an idea for this challenge. I'm vibe coding this thing already. Like I've already started and got some good progress going. So I'm gonna commit to this just because like I've already started it. But um, what's it? But like as a part of after this challenge, I'd definitely be open to starting something like that with you for sure, man. Like I think that sounds great. I think it sounds like an interesting idea, and definitely, there's some customers there that I already got in mind. Like I already know some people that would probably dig that, so I think it's a great idea. Just testing it. Just make sure that works. Yeah. Instead, so yeah. So the problem is that like this thing is not taking up like this whole page, which I'm noticing. Like since the scroll bar is limited to the top. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Comment your comment your details. Also, go ahead and subscribe as well, so that like as I'm doing this challenge, you can kind of come check in, see how it's going, and also like obviously at the end of it, we can chat again about your concept as well. Definitely hit the subscribe, bro. Definitely nice meeting you too, man. Um, I think yeah, I love new ideas, love new concepts. So always down to work on stuff. And I got a team of folks too. Like I work with so as a part of my freelancing, like I work with a lot of other engineering talent that they like working on stuff too. So I can even help pair you with some of them. So like if you subscribe, like you'll see me throw up like a Discord channel very soon. Like I'm getting everything fleshed out. So that Discord channel, like you can connect with those guys as well in there, and maybe find somebody to partner with you as well. So yeah, let's see. So this is working. Um, so now like if I were to delete this thing disappears. If I add it back, this thing adds back. Now if I delete a game though, I don't think it deletes the game. See, it doesn't delete the game without a refresh. That's the problem. So we gotta fix it not deleting a game until after a refresh. See, now the game's deleted, right? But I was forced to refresh. So otherwise, that would be not be the ideal functionality. Uh, yeah, and like I said, throw your details in the chat or however you want to do it. So let's come back into here. We want to go to the dashboard preview. I'm trying to figure out this content block is like this. So this is like this. Uh, I don't like how that is doing that, but it's fine. It's fine for now. We just need to get rid of this stuff like this team stats and full season schedule. So now that that's synced, let's just tell our precious AI friend here to ensure that when a game is removed or added to a team schedule, that the team schedule block is updated in real time and showcases is made to the game for any additions to the schedule. So it's easy when you don't have to go through these files and actually like start typing this shit yourself because you can just prompt the AI, bro. Like, I mean, obviously, having technical capabilities and like, having like an engineering background like makes these things easier because you can kind of know where to dive in and like start to correct the AI. But just in general, like just to be able to like hey buddy, do this thing and like I can just chill like this for like a couple minutes while it does the thing. I mean, man, even if it does it wrong, like, or if it gets like 70% way there, then I can obviously talk it through the other 30%, or I can like get in there and like get my hands dirty myself. Like, so anybody that's like saying there's no benefit is just like kind of diluting themselves a little bit, right? Because like if I can get 70% of the code done, and like as long as it takes me to like ask the thing to do it, like, isn't that like an insane like just efficiency boost, or am I tripping? Am I tripping, bro? All right, so we'll review the code in just a second. Let's just see if the blanket functionality even works. So we'll add another thing. I wish I had a duplicate button here. So let's say the Bulldogs, upload a logo. We'll say, hey, we're playing them next Friday, 5 p.m. You better be there, Bulldogs. You better not fucking flake. Don't be scared. We're gonna whoop your ass. All right, all right. LA Fitness away. Get ticks, and then we just do Google.com. Add the schedule. So we're playing the Bulldogs. They got the same logo as DS. Let's change that. Update game, add to schedule. Wait, click done. Bam, it's in there. Holy shit. It's in there instant. Get ticks, right? So let's update this text, right? This button text, we're gonna update that. We're gonna say instead of get ticks, let's go take ticks. Right? Let's see if it updates in real time. For right now, it makes it like we have to click the done button. And take ticks updates in real time. Let's delete a game, guys. If we delete a game and it works, then I mean, we deleted the game and it worked instantly. Let's fucking go. Okay, so that seemingly worked. Let's just review the code. Man, this is how simple it is. Now let's just review the code and make sure the code doesn't like just do something ridiculous. Okay, so we have a refresh key. Refresh key? Okay. That's interesting. It's an interesting pattern. So we have a refresh key that we set using useState, right? So we set the refresh key to 0 on the initial rendering of this component. Then we replace this like loading schedule function. We use provided user ID. Yeah, that's fine. Set loading equal true. Create a reference to the team schedule document. Because this basically allows us like whether it's in the preview mode or the live mode, like we can use the same component. So whatever ID is passed is the one that we render for. Create a reference to the team schedule document. Set loading to true. Set a real-time listener using onSnapshot. Sort games by date. So this is gonna listen to like the changes. Show only upcoming games. Only number of games specified by max games. Document doesn't exist. Set games. So upcoming games equals sorted games dot filter equals data dot games. So it gets the games from this data block. Schedule ref. Okay. Data equals dot. Bam, 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 bam. So this refresh key, we increase by 1 to manually refresh the games. Refresh games. So refresh key. Bro, can you check? What am I checking? Like where am I checking for it at as well? Like, can you help me? Refresh games. Bro, actually, I don't understand why we use that refresh key. So sometimes you want to ask your AI for clarity, bro. Like, and that's fine. What am I checking, Shafay? Help me understand. Refresh key approach is a simple yet effective pattern react to offer several advantages compared to alternatives. Force execution effects of regular data, including expect dependent arrays and removing equals entire effect to rerun. Simply conditionally manage a listener closet if like effects. User trigger refresh mechanism without reloading the entire page. User recover from errors. Learn 1. Concept-based solution will require setting up a dedicated concept schedule update due to that complexity. This pattern is fairly well suited for a listener. We need multi-automatic real-time and a user trigger refresh mechanism. Okay. Sounds logical enough. Trust ya? All right, let's see. So, it worked. Now, is this a good pattern? It's left to be seen. Okay. Okay. We have no reason to doubt it that much. Like, not a great reason. So, therefore, it's fine. So, we'll commit these changes. We'll accept all the changes that AI just made. And then we'll make sure we format this appropriately. Shafay, where am I checking again? Just making sure you got me. Heard me ask a couple times. Um, Clear. Time. Sync for schedule. Boop, 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 boop. Did you like DM me on Insta or something? Oh, okay. So now we put that stuff up. We can kind of, well, let's make sure to remove these blocks that aren't actually defined. So the dashboard preview should not define blocks that we haven't actually fucking defined. So now we're gonna remove these because we didn't actually define those, right? Those are gone. So now we're gonna do a roster component. Or no, let's create a link block. Now let's create a link block component. That. So we're gonna prompt it very similarly to how we prompted initially. We need the team schedule block to be sure. Wait, load older messages. We need to create a new component representing team schedule block. We need a link block. Link block. Link block will be rendered in a team share, but that's already add a link block within the block editor. JavaScript. Link block component using a screenshot of the river line. Ensure that if there are multiple games that the list script. Okay, so let's give it the screenshot really quickly, and then let's say, I mean, it's like a fucking. I mean, we don't need a screenshot. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me write the link block component. Okay, we're not even gonna give it a screenshot, bro. We're just gonna tell it to fucking just wing it, bro. Just wing it, chat. Let's see. Oh, I have the wrong thing up, guys. This might be into link block. Uh, I understand the pattern user blocks in the app. I'll create a blink block for the dashboard. They're gonna create a link. Now I use the new link block component. Okay. See how that goes. Oh man. Ah. Sometimes sitting in these chairs, bro. Bro, Shafay, you haven't told me where I'm checking, man. Where do I check? Help me out. Where do you want me to look? Where would you like me to look, bro? New link. S link. Google.com. Uh, YouTube is deleting my comments. Uh, okay. Uh, so are you trying to DM me like on Instagram? What do you want to exchange? Instagram or something? You want to do Instagram? I can just like show you my Instagram and then you can just message me. Is that what you want to do? You want to do Insta? That's my Instagram. That's my Instagram, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna have a Discord up by tomorrow's stream. I'll be doing the stream daily. So if you like turn the notification bell on too, like you'll get the Discord. But that's my Instagram. Um just hit me with the follow. I'll make sure to follow you back. And then, we can chat through DM or however you wanna do that, man. Let's review the code they got for us here. Extract domain. Ensure that you are out of the process. No, it is valid URL. So let me delete this. Okay, so it deletes. Link back. Link. This the old link. This the old me. So we should probably have like an optional thing for emojis, right? This the old link. Um, yeah. So I guess it's like it should be a debound link. Uh, oops. This the old link. So like yeah, once it's on blur. So like when you come out of the thing is when it does that. So we just need it to be in order now, obviously. Um, have you got follow? Probably. Let's see. Instagram. Yeah, it looks like I got it on there, bro. I'll message you. I'm not logged into that account right now, so I won't be able to see it until uh I go get my phones. And none of these phones right here have none of these two phones don't have Instagram on them, specifically because I don't like to get hit with brain rot. So once I go into the once I take a break here in a couple seconds, I'll make sure to that I got your follow. But it looks like because I had 4 followers before I started this stream, so it looks like I got 5 followers. So I'm assuming I got your follow. All right, Shafe, appreciate it, dog. Talk soon, man. Like I said, throw the subscribe, bro, if you already haven't. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll talk soon. Have a good day. Let's see. I figure out how to order this. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Man, it don't want to come out. I'm trying to hate that. Oh, I don't know what I just wrote in there. So we pushed that up. Let's see now if we can like make sure we get the order right. To take a little break here in about 5 or so minutes. See if we can get it to basically the blocks need to display in the order. So we got this working. So basically based on the order here is where how we want this to display. So since the team schedule's on top of the link, we want the team schedule to display on top. So that's exactly how we want it to work. So now it seems like AI has made the necessary changes for that to happen. So we are a happy camper. Let's see. Let's see if we rearrange it again. Wow. Can I add another team schedule? Hmm. So it doesn't like that. All right. So I hate that. Absolutely. Nice, nice, nice. See how that looks on mobile. Preview. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Seems like a cool. Hold on, let's see. Uh, so basically, it's using the order property. Looks like they're using a block dot type sorted by their order in the editor. Yeah, the definition block. Okay, nice. Uh, So we need to fix this like thing where it's like doing that. Let's see. What else? Okay. Pretty sure it's displayed like that. Yeah, so on mobile it looks fine, but on desktop it like has this little like small little view thing. So looks like we just need to make this like so on desktop. We can like show it the thing too. So let's ensure get that dot. Hmm. So if we go back to our Trello. So, so this is the board telling us what to do. Um, we put this together ourselves. So display mobile preview. Okay. Okay, be right back. That was like an insanely long break. Man, like being a streamer is harder than I guess I would give it credit for. And I feel like a lot of people give it credit for. I wouldn't consider myself consider myself like literally level -1 streamer. Like I feel like to be the streamer, you at least got to do it like somewhat consistently. I guess at this point, last year I've streamed probably at least what equates to like maybe twice a month, but like not consistently. You know what I mean? Like it's like nowhere near consistent enough. No matter how unfortunate that may be. So let's see here. Where did we leave off? We need to ensure. So basically, we want this thing to like not be like longer than like bro, no phone is this long, bruh. So like basically, you should just like either scroll or like shit. I don't know. No, I hate this. No, no, this is bad, bro. How does it work on? Let's see. How does it work on the inspiration page? Shall we see? Login. Sign in with email. Can't remember. Oh fuck! I clicked the wrong account. Let's see here. Shall we? Trying to see how it looks. VAR. I think I took that name. VAR one. So notice how it looks like this. Should look like this. Oops. Like this is what we're using. Let's see here. Or let's put that error like that. Yeah. So uh, for our stuff here, basically, oops. Uh, basically do it like this. So we could say, uh, don't want that. We need to tell AI, we need to ensure that the mobile preview section is um resembles looks section mobile preview container looks as it appears in our UI as it does in the screenshots. This container should have fixed height. The container should remain similar to, because like hold on, let's see one more thing. Because like on mobile, right? This is how theirs look preview. And it encompasses this like the whole page. Remain similar. Screenshot. Okay. Container should. We need to ensure that the mobile preview container appears in our UI as it does in the screenshot. The container should um what should the container do again? So the container should appear as it does in the screenshot, obviously, but um on desktop, correspondingly, I'm trying to sound all smart. It should appear on mobile in the way it is showcased in the screenshot as well, where users, where it fills the screen. Uh, okay. Screenshot. All right, bro. That's a long shot. That's it. This this is a long shot prompt. I'm not gonna lie, but we're just gonna see. We're just gonna give it a base point and see if that could like generate um something for us here, bro. I'm basically a prompt engineer and like I'm not mad at it. Like why would I be mad? I keep trying to ask myself like should I be mad that this AI shit is here? Like fuck no, bro. No, because I didn't want it to fucking take the text. See, See, okay, I probably should be pissed, right? Okay. Is it like the same size though? Let's see. This one's a little bigger. How many pixels is it? This is a little bigger, right? Just like fucking megaphone. Baby, hit you on that megaphone. Don't be calling and shit. Dog, he calling and shit. It's hydraulics. Nigga, call me with him. Should be a 16:9 scale, huh? Aspect 919. That what you would do? Aspect ratio should be like a 919. 919. Ah, aspect ratio of bone string is like 16:9. I told him it's about the taller ratios like 19:9. You want an aspect ratio of 19:9 on desktop. Let's see. We want an aspect ratio of 9:19 on desktop. Was that enough juice to get the squeeze? Was that enough juice to get squeezed? My mind at ease all the time. All right, let's see. Does the 9:19 aspect ratio make a difference? This is the moment of proof. Um, what the fuck? This shit is fucking huge now. Holy mackerel. Vertical is 9:16, you donkey. Damn, bro. Fucking donkey, eh? Fucking wanker, eh? Oh shit, I'm not supposed to say that. Motherfucker. Oh man. This is bad. Like imagine getting canceled before you ever like actually even get like a chance to be on, nigga. Like, how do you get canceled before that? Like, that's crazy. Bro, this thing is like snow. Like, bro, what? Like, bro, what? That's still too freaking long, bro. No, no did. No diddy, bro. That shit long as hell, twin. Alright, let's see. Cause bro, it should be like, can I see like the height? Like, let's see. Pixel. Can I get a ruler? Um, is there a ruler app on Windows? Ruler app Windows. Ruler for Windows. Free version of on-screen ruler. Introducing a VNO. Just ruler transparency was beneath it. Okay, all right. Window back off. Power toys. Yeah, I feel like there was something in power toys that would help out in this instance. Let's see if we can find a ruler. So it's Shift M, right? So watch this. Watch this, guys. We're gonna measure the Shift M. Wait, that was supposed to be the ruler. Oh shit! Wait. Okay. So I can measure. Let's see, like, bro, how the hell do you use this? I don't use it. Okay, there we go. This thing's like how? This thing's like, bro, 700 pixels long, like 735 pixel long, 350 pixels wide. Okay, 350 by 750 pixels. So let's say we want it, we want the mobile phone to be on desktop. The dashboard preview, mobile container, phone container to be. Uh, let's see. Let's see, bro. Bro, let's just see. What are we gonna do? Let me see. Okay. That seems mostly fine. I don't really have any problems with that. I don't think. What about you guys? Do we see any problems with it? I don't think so. So I think that's gonna take the cake. Oh shit. Sorry, guys. Motherfucker. Grabbed already? Um. hmm. So we could probably move this like over here, but it's not a necessity. So I think this kind of checks out now, right? Yeah, I don't think I have a problem with this anymore. I think we're mostly good. So display mobile preview of the public profile. I think we're doing a good job of that, right? If I delete this, deletes there. Nice. If I add a game. Um, the Warriors. Okay. Bam. Okay, boom. This is great. Okay. So I think we're a good spot here. For that feature. I think that feature is pretty much wrapped. The mobile preview. So we're just gonna run through a code review of all this stuff. We're gonna run through a code review of all this stuff, then we're gonna deploy. Um, no reason not to. We're gonna deploy. Hopefully it doesn't break our app in production. Hit push. Let's. Hey, which command did I run just then?
Mother sucker.
They ain't even see your boy whip out the ruler. They talking crap. I'm all about schooler. I'm all about cutler. They talking crap. All about schooler. The mobile preview does not need to come to every page though. Is the problemo. Uh, so, alright. Well, this is pretty much done, right? Did I push it? Let's go. Here. Wait, where the heck? Oh, because I'm tripping, guys. Yo, I'm tripping, Ace. Alright, there we go. Been there the whole time. See, like, you need to get rid of this. See, like, these are a lot of like unnecessary changes, so I'm gonna delete this file. We're gonna delete that file though. So okay, so the deployment's failing. There's another thing that's happening. They talking about what? I ain't hearing that. They been in my mouth. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, hold on, bruh. So this would be like right here. Right here. First already, but let's see some fast. Just where's the Oh, hey. All right, guys. So we're gonna be back um later this evening with day 1.5. So vibe coding challenge. We got a lot accomplished. We finished this ticket up that we needed to finish up. So once we fit, bro, hold on. Yeah. So sorry, I got a call, but basically we're very close to getting this finished up. 1 second, Kristen. Very close to getting this finished up. Um, and yeah, I mean, once again, here's our plan of action. Here's what we're looking to do. We are looking to day 1 to 3 build first version of product and launch. Today's day 1, so by Sunday we're trying to launch this puppy. Day 3 through 7, get early adopters, our first free users, then get that initial feedback and then incorporate it into the application. And then day 11 through 21, we're going to get our first paid users, right? Oh, wait, did I say 11 through 21? Try 7 to 21. Getting our first paid users, plus incorporating the feedback and any requested features. Our tech stack doesn't matter right now, but basically this is phase 1 of the plan. This is oops phase 2, and then phase 3. So we'll be back very soon. Go ahead and subscribe. Lock in. We're we're gonna lock in for this again. We're trying to beat this challenge out the fucking park. So we're trying to get it, and we're trying to win in 10 days. We're trying to make $1, at least $1 in profit within the first 10 days. So stay tuned, guys. Like, subscribe, and yeah. See you later.